Hello, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here.
Nintendo Life? Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. Hello, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here.
I would not.
Another episode of the Waste Management Podcast.
I don't want to fucking. A Nintendo life is a life not worth living, I think.
You and I both live partial Nintendo lives because we have Mario in our hands. And
I'm so sorry. I'm not going to shill for Nintendo like that, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. Henry and Jackson are scratching in your walls.
What?
Making a decision to call you.
I don't want to scratch the walls like I'm a possum or a mouse.
No, like we live in the walls, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to do
the
that.
outside.
No.
Well, you might not want to, but sometimes you got to do a thing that you don't want to do, man. That's life.
What, you're talking about this like it's eating vegetables. You're talking about
have to do that.
Living inside the wall like it's eating vegetables. Sometimes you have to do stuff that you don't want to do.
You know, sometimes your shelter isn't optimal, you know?
Sometimes as the president, you have to go to NATO.
The rent's
and you have
cheap.
to say, I want you to spend more on the military, you know?
They do that every year. I don't know why you're saying that like that's not a need, because apparently it is, because it just keeps happening.
Living in the walls is not a need either. I can live inside the wall, or you know what I mean? Like not in the wall, but like between the walls.
Within
I
the
suppose.
crevices of the walls.
Within the
right.
walls, yeah.
With the air gap of the walls.
The air gap of the wall. No, that's inside the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's air gap in the walls. Tim Walls is so sorry.
Tim Walls needs an air gap in him.
What does that mean?
I'd like to put a gap inside of Tim Walls.
What does that mean? Why would
like
you say
there to
that?
be a hole in him.
Why? What are you looking
I
up,
don't know, just
pussy boy?
because. Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm pulling up my fish fact document. I gotta have it on the ready.
It could happen at any time. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know.
Oh, I know, man.
Are you ready to solve the Riemann hypothesis today? I was working on it a little bit.
Yeah, I've studied a little bit. Were you actually?
No.
Oh, okay. I was.
Oh, you were?
No.
Okay.
So it looks like neither of us have been studying, and that's
Well,
okay.
I want to solve it.
We've been... Right, I mean, I'd like to as well. However, I feel like
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to solve it.
Right, no, that would of course be untrue. I think the solution may be a little bit outside of our wheelhouse of capabilities.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyone can cook, right?
That's true, yeah. Maybe we just need a little bit of love.
Because it's the secret ingredient that
That's
brings
like what Remy
every
did,
meal
right?
to life.
He was like, I might be a rat, but I love all these people in my restaurant. And even though they don't love me because I'm a rat, I'm going to put, my heart and soul into my food. And then he like ate the strawberry and the cheese together and he got high, I think.
Do you think Ratatouille, it was all like a sexual thing with the hair pulling and stuff?
Like a kink thing?
Yeah.
Like fucking, I'm like, what is his name?
Luigi.
No, it's
No, but that's what he looks like.
It starts with an L, though. Or isn't his name like Linguini?
Maybe, I don't know.
Fuck,
I'm not 6 years old.
I could be wrong. Anyway, main protagonist of so he's got a hair pulling kink. That's fine.
It's with a rat.
Well, it's just that the rat is the one available. Who else could fit on his head while he's in the kitchen?
Normally you don't have to fit on someone's head. Normally, if you're into hair pulling, maybe it's like, with a human being.
Sure. I think also normally, like when you're in a hair pulling, like if someone pulled like my hair here, it's not like somehow moving my right arm up into the air and then like having me fling onions into a pot of soup.
Well, maybe
so maybe his
autistic or something.
Maybe I would say maybe his nervous system is just like a little bit fucked up.
I don't know.
His cerebral cortex is actually just located on like the skin on his head.
Yeah.
So pulling his hair gets him to move like a robot.
They have
So it's kind of more like a mecha movie.
No,
Yes. No, it's exactly like that.
it's not.
It's pretty much
nothing
exactly
that
like
at all.
Gurren Lagann,
This-
and Remy is
It's nothing like
Simone.
Evangelion.
Oh, it's very different from Evangelion, absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
much less existential.
Linguini doesn't have like a father. I guess actually that's the end of this. He doesn't have a father, but I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
he
the end of
doesn't have
the
a father
sentence.
that like hates him and like is
Period.
control of like the military or whatever.
Right. Who like puts him in a robot.
Yeah.
Well, he in this way, and you want to know what? Oh my God, no, it's exactly like that. Because Remy has a father who hates him. And this is true.
His father doesn't hate him. He's just like, why don't you
Yes,
just
he
fucking
does.
eat trash?
Eat the trash. Yeah, but so he hates him.
That's
So he's
I don't
exiled
think he hates
from.
him.
I think he hates him.
I think it's a way of
He
like,
loves
it's
his
like,
chubby,
son,
fat son.
why
way
don't
more.
why don't you come on the hunting trips with us? And the kid is just like, I'm a vegetarian. You know that about me.
Right, and that leads to the father hating him, and so
It's
Remy,
just a difference. They believe in different religions, bro. It's not.
Remy hops in his mech, man, and he gets in the kitchen and he fights off bad guys.
They
It's
still
literally
get
just like
together.
Shinji. This
like
is the same thing.
They don't fight aliens. There's no aliens in the movie.
I said they fight bad guys. I didn't say that they were aliens.
Remy
and you know
never
what?
gets
Maybe they
trapped
are.
in the fucking mind palace where everyone's cheering him on, but he's like crying in the
That's
chair
fair.
or whatever.
That's okay. Fine.
The
All right.
world doesn't end,
Whatever.
bro. They don't go to Antarctica in search of the.
His world ends. He's a rat. He dies.
Okay.
And also, he's in a mech. Linguini will say, and he's serving food to people that are not of his same species, maybe even a little bit alien to him.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. We are ready. We're back to we're wrangling the preteens as we always
We
do.
gotta stop with this.
Why?
I don't like this one.
You don't like it?
I don't want any video publicly on the internet of you and I saying that we wrangle preteens.
There are preteens out there. Period.
Their parents can wrangle them in. That's like the job of being a parent. Don't let your kid play Valorant at 9 p.m. at night.
Do we not have a responsibility as brethren of a greater human race to hold each other accountable under all circumstances?
The best experience I've ever had with a preteen was when I was playing Valorant and a 12-year-old kid was like, guys, is learning how to shave scary? And then me and like the 3 other grown men on the team were like telling him tips and tricks. And he was like, thanks, guys. That was actually really helpful. That was a good, wholesome gaming moment. 'Cause he was like, my dad, he said he isn't going to teach me that. I have to figure it out on my own, and I'm kind of scared. And I was like, oh, this kid sounds so sweet. That's a good example of like a human connection gaming, moment. Us being like, let's wrangle in some preteens. It's just going to be taken horribly out of context like 6 years from
by
now.
who? The government? Who? Raytheon? I guess they're the government in a way.
They are, yeah. I don't care if the government... Dude, the government loves pedophiles.
You can't even name a thing that Raytheon does.
They make killing machines. And that's not untrue. So don't try
It's
and
not
tell me
untrue,
I'm
but it's
wrong.
also not specific. So it's not helpful to anything
It's not,
that
no.
we're trying to...
Right. But you told me to tell you something about Raytheon, and I did. Their logo's red. How about that? Is that helpful to you?
Okay. That's just like
That's also
if you
true
asked
information.
if you asked me, can you name something about me? And I said you're white.
That's fine.
That's
It's
not
true.
really-
That is true.
But it just doesn't seem
Like,
appropriate.
sure, anyone could tell you that because, like, they could just look at me.
It's not helpful information. I would assume you would want something, we're close friends. Maybe I could reach at something deeper,
Okay, well, Raytheon and I are not close friends. We're just acquaintances.
You're acquainted with
They're a
Raytheon?
defense contractor, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, bam. Is that enough? That would be like someone telling you my college major. Raytheon studied defense contracting in high school or in college. His favorite color is red.
But
He likes killing
just
people.
as well as I do that when someone comes up to you and they go, "What's your major?" That conversation is gonna suck fucking dick, balls, ass, cock, and bitches in a circle.
No, not always. I think it depends on the person. If they approach you like sort of quietly and like a little bit awkwardly, it's going to be a great conversation, and they're just a little bit awkward and scared to talk to you. If someone walks up to you and they're like, "Hey pal, what's your major?" I'm going to want to like throw a rock into my head.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember
you know.
freshman year they have the freshmen show up like a week before school actually starts, and you get like the I forget what they're called. You had like leaders of your orientation group, and they like, you know, it was just a week of like icebreakers and being like, this is the cafeteria where we eat.
Eat, 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 eat.
Isn't that awesome?
The students chant.
You can get the really
Isn't that so
shitty
cool?
fucking waffles at 9 p.m. on Wednesdays.
You know what? My cafeteria did have some bangin' waffle fries. They were good. That was probably the only good item.
It's just because fries are hard to fuck up. You just throw them in the air fryer, right?
Yeah. No, people do it though. In-N-Out, worst fries I've ever had in my whole life. I'll die on that hill.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
They're awful. That's why you have to eat them animal style, because
Like
they're
a
just
young
so bland and
preteen.
bad. Like a young preteen.
A young, angsty, pent-up preteen
Dude,
that needs wrangled.
brings me back. Brings me back to times I'd rather not remember.
Like when?
Like when I was a preteen.
Like
I needed to
2016?
be wrangled. Was it really that long ago? How many years?
I don't know.
I guess that was not 9
I guess
years
preteen
ago.
is 12, right?
Yeah.
So
it would've
like
been
a
12
decade
then.
ago.
Yeah.
2015. The year of our
2015.
Lord Savior, Kendrick Lamar.
My goat.
That's when he released
Maybe even the goat.
To
He's
Pimp
a lot of people's
Butterfly. He
goats.
changed music forever.
T-Pab. And then he did it again.
Well, he didn't release it again.
Well, no, I know. I just mean, you know, he made another album, and it was pretty good.
Well,
and then,
that is his job.
and
yeah.
then he, right. Well, and then he performed at the Super Bowl. He does a lot of stuff, you know. All of it musical, of course, but maybe he could delve into like, when's like Kendrick gonna make like a cryptocurrency?
Right. We do need that.
He's never gonna be a shill though.
I mean, Kendrick coin could go crazy.
I
Dude,
think it would go
imagine
crazy.
a
but I don't
Kendrick
think
coin
he would
after
be
he
cool with
drops
that.
Not Like Us.
Holy fuck!
The real believers would have been paid out big
My
time.
mortgage is getting paid for immediately. Like,
yeah. Then all of a sudden you have dudes named like Craig who are paying attention, you know?
right. And normally, like guys who are named Craig just like live under a big, very very rough rock.
And they're like, I only normally listen to rock and roll, but this guy's all right.
My favorite band is Steely Dan, and I don't listen to anything else.
I don't listen to anything except Rush and the Lumineers.
Have you ever heard of U2? Yeah. Let's just say me too. I have.
They made One Beautiful Day, and then what else, bro?
And that was kind of it.
Nothing.
They made other
fade
music,
away
but
into fucking dust
It's like
forever.
it's like Hoobastank. They made The Reason, and it has like 1.5 billion streams, and their next biggest song is like maybe 200 million.
Yeah, or what's that band who did the Scooby Doo theme song?
Simple Plan. they have other songs though. Obviously
I'm not aware of them personally.
I'm Just a Kid and Life is a Nightmare is them. You have to know that song. It's in like every movie made between 2000 and 2012.
What's New Scooby Doo? No, that's the only one.
That one is
I'm
way
pretty
better.
sure. I'm pretty sure they did
performed that,
and then they just. I don't think they did anything after that.
They didn't really need to do anything after that.
No,
and that
it's
song
that's
fucks.
career ending in the way that like it set them up for life. They get residuals for that animated TV show forever.
I hope they do. It's the best Scooby-Doo has ever been, and I'll die on that hill.
Well, I mean, Scooby-Doo's never been like, damn, did you see the episode of Scooby-Doo yesterday?
I think it's literally been like that always.
No, that's not true.
It's a good show.
I'm
like, sure, content-wise, it's like a very predictable formula and whatever, but like it's just it's a classic.
That's not one of my issue with it. It's just there are much bigger horizons out there than Scooby-Doo.
Yes, absolutely. But I think if you're like looking for something simple and comfortable and good, Scooby-Doo is a classic.
I'm not. I don't care about that. You always want to sit in the middle. This is what I fucking hate about you. I'm talking about the guy who thinks Scooby-Doo is the best show ever of all time. That guy sucks. He should not exist.
I would love to disagree with you. But I think, unfortunately, you might be right. But like, okay,
The guy who's always talking about the Scooby-Doo movie where Kiss is featured in it or whatever.
on a spectrum, that guy is definitely better than the guy who thinks that The Office is the best show ever made, right? Can we agree on that?
Ooh.
Come on.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know because I think Scooby-Doo is more focused in the sense that like, you know,
It's got a specificity and a niche.
there's only one of those guys, but like there's a million people who love The Office with the same
And
ferocity.
all of them are boring.
Yes. So it makes it the Scooby-Doo guy is way weirder because he is like this one microcosm,
which makes him unique, and therefore he has value.
like he's part of a smaller community, so I respect him more in that sense because he's really about he die about this shit.
Yeah.
But it's also like, you know,
the show is less complex than The Office.
I
would say.
don't care about complexity. That's not what's important here, I think it's
Well,
it's about
makes
it's about cultural relevance. Everyone knows The Office, and everyone also knows Scooby-Doo, but like if you asked the average person like Scooby-Doo trivia, they wouldn't know shit. You know what I'm saying? But everyone knows Pam
sure.
and Jim.
Does that count as trivia? It's just be like, who is this?
I know, but like, you know,
I think people could be like, yeah, that's Scooby-Doo.
I think-
And by the
I think
way, I asked
everyone-
my grandma, and she doesn't fucking know who Mario is or Pikachu. So fuck you.
how does she not know who fucking Mario is? That's crazy.
I told you. I promised you that she would not know, and you were like, no, she will.
I think she does know Mario, and she's just lying straight up. Did you
I
show her
don't
a
think
picture
so.
of Mario after?
I
to be-
did.
and was she like, I recognize him?
She was like, I've never seen that person in my
No
life.
way. No way.
I
I don't
promise.
believe that, bro.
My grandmother is from England, and she is the most first-generation immigrant grandparent that I've ever seen.
What the fuck does being from England have to do with anything?
She's just very, like, not about... Like, she's just still very much, like, lives in the American dream and, like, lives her life like she still lives in 1960. Like,
Mario
That's
is
just all
part
there
of
is
the
to it.
American dream.
uh...
He's the
Yes.
most American dream thing that exists.
But, like, none of my dad didn't really play video games when he was a kid. Or if he did, he had an Atari. They didn't have an NES. And also, like, my grandma was just too busy doing mom stuff, I think. She's just very, like, culturally not in the loop. How about this?
No
She watches Fox News. Does that give you maybe a little bit more of a...
I think there's
a
probably
picture?
Mario commercials on Fox News.
Even if there is, like, that's not something that she's going to remember. She's going to be like, oh, it's one of those newfangled video games.
I guess so.
And that'll be it.
When was she born? Do you know?
I can do the math.
I would like you to do the math. I think this is important. Are you using a calculator right now?
Yeah.
This is sad.
It's quicker. She was born in 1936.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I told you, she's old.
I mean,
Like, I'm not... That's just all there is to it.
Wow. I can't even imagine.
This is
being
really
born
blowing
back
your
then.
mind like that much? Dude, my grandmother
Everyone
tells
knows
me stories
Mario.
about how she grew up in England and she had like 8 siblings and she would like brush her teeth with baking soda because her family couldn't afford toothpaste. Like, this is the kind of person that I'm talking about.
I did see a thing the other day that it was in a Hank Green video, I think, where the more people own a cell phone than a toothbrush.
I would believe that.
Which, like, maybe there's an app for that. I don't know.
It just makes your phone vibrate so you can like brush it against your
I mean,
teeth.
everyone has iBeer Pro or whatever, you know.
Right.
So
Dude, that app
you
was
never
all
have
the
to
rage.
buy a beer ever again.
And also, my grandmother is the only person I know who does not have a smartphone.
Is she still working on minutes?
Yeah, she has a cell phone, but it's like a super old Verizon flip phone.
A dumb phone, we call it.
An idiot phone.
Yeah, I bet she knows how to use a rotary.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say who doesn't, but I feel like it's not that hard.
I'm gonna dial 216 on that pussy, bitch.
You got a 216 number?
No, I'm not. One, I'm not gonna tell you what my phone number is right now.
Why not?
Also, you have my phone number. You could just look at it.
Yeah, you know what? I will right now. Fuck you. Whatever.
Can you imagine you're in bed with a beautiful woman and you
No, I can't imagine that.
and you finger the vagina like it's a rotary phone?
That would probably go crazy.
I don't think so.
Really? You don't think? I mean, I'm not talking about like you don't like press and then.
That's
but
what
like,
I mean.
Maybe a smaller motion. I think that could go crazy.
I don't think so. You know what? I'll try it next time, and I'll let you know how that goes.
Right. I'll let you know like 10 years from now.
No, I'll call you immediately after we're done.
No, I'm saying that's how long it'll take me to be in bed with a beautiful woman.
Oh, I see.
Duh.
But it's like if a girl does the coconut method. You know about this? You don't know about this. You're just a young
does not know
jit
about
on these
this.
streets. You don't know about the coconut method.
I'm like a preteen, man.
And let me wrangle you a little bit. The coconut method is where when she's on top and she moves her hips to spell out the word coconut. And it drives men insane. Supposedly.
Why does it drive them insane?
Because when the hips move, that's good, I think.
Right.
That's what people like. And she's on top. I said that part.
Yeah, and that would be awesome.
So that would be pretty
Like,
cool.
I actually don't really think it matters what words you spell.
Yeah, you could do xylophone. It'd probably have the same effect.
That might be tough though, because then you'd have to like
I don't think
go
so.
down for the X and then like come back up and then like I just feel like it would be tough to go like cross and then come back up and then cross. Like that's not really an X.
You ever see that?
You get what I'm saying, right?
I know what you're saying. I know how letters in the English language work. Yes.
I just mean like with the motion of your hips, like that would be tough.
Yeah, but some girls are professionals. They get it done.
Dude, amen to that.
Some people are paid for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start practicing. Can't be down on my game.
Right. You ever see the Reddit post where the guy, he figured out his girlfriend moans a specific note when he fingers her a certain way, so he got her to moan the Star Wars theme song?
That's fucking wild.
That can't be true. I don't believe that.
I don't think so.
But
is like
I want to believe it for sure.
That song that was going around for a really long time that was popular where it was like
cbat.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The
song's low-key fire.
I'm not saying it's not fire. I just don't think that you fucked to that song. I don't think that it happened.
No. I kind of believe it though, because it's like everyone's got their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're all special little snowflakes.
We're all just dangerous preteens out there in the world.
Some of us never, get past that point, I guess.
I never grow up.
Yeah.
I stay young. In his house.
YUNG.
TSPMO. Wilting Rose emoji.
This shit pissed me off. Oh. One of my friends said that one of their coworkers said that to them, like in real life, in conversation, and he was like, "I just had to walk away."
I mean, what do you do?
Can you imagine sitting there and being like, "Ugh, TSPMO, man"?
If someone did that to me in real life, I might go solve the Riemann hypothesis, man.
I might just walk away and never come back. I'd be too busy in my laboratory working on
I'd be
Riemann.
inspired. I'm like, people cannot live like this. I have to solve a
They
math
cannot
problem
keep getting away with this.
to improve the average human existence.
Right.
Because then we can like
And that
figure
might
out
happen.
time travel and stuff, and we can figure out how to use like food more efficiently. I'm sure there's
Maybe we could
equations
figure
for that.
out. Yeah. Maybe we could figure out how to like build a high-speed rail system.
I'm more worried about like solving racism, but it's cool you want like cars. And
I don't
shit.
think that math is going to do that.
It
That's like an
could.
educational issue.
Okay, well then, how about this? How do I explain racism in math terms?
2 is bigger than 1.
How does that? I don't.
Well, it's like the two numbers
Explain
are different,
that.
and like one is clearly like larger and better, and therefore better than the other one. But really, all the numbers are made up.
Maybe
construct. Well, I
maybe
guess they're
it's
not.
2 is greater than or equal to 1.
Right.
Maybe that's why racism is so difficult, because 2 just doesn't equal 1.
It doesn't. So people always think that we will never be equal.
So
but we're not
to
numbers.
break racism, we have to break math.
And we could do that by solving the Riemann hypothesis.
Yes. Because when the zeta function at S equals 0, that means something.
Right. And even though you or I don't know what it means, it might mean
It means
the cure
something.
to racism.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think that like if we had a high-speed rail, like the quality of life would just be better. Maybe racism would like fizzle out as like a byproduct of that. You never know.
What do you
Having
want me
good
to do
public
about
transport
it,
is cool, man.
They got they just finished the big high-speed train in Florida or whatever. And they got riders on that shit.
Wait, what? There's a high-speed train in Florida?
Yeah.
The red state got a train?
Yeah.
What the hell, man? This isn't fair.
They got less red tape down there. It's easier to build. That's the problem,
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
Is that like
Yeah.
in California, they have to like get the grants to like everybody who lives within like a 50-mile radius.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
they're
got
worried
fucking
about the
ask all
pollution.
communists.
And they're like, fucking, I need to be paid. I wasn't even paid reparations for slavery yet. Now you want to build a damn train through 50 miles away?
Yeah, right.
But there's just less red tape, so they figured out how to get it done.
I guess that's fair.
And
Hey,
it's
well, maybe
got
they've
it's
done
got
right.
hella people riding the damn train too.
I'm sure, because trains are just awesome and very efficient. You can fit a lot of people on them, and you just build a track. There's no traffic.
We all know how trains work. You don't got to explain it. This is not.
I know. Okay, I'm sorry.
I know we explained how fish breathe the other day, but we don't. We don't have to. Not every episode has to be aimed at 3-year-olds.
We gotta make sure we have something that we learned at the end of every episode, man.
I've already learned a lot.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I learned Mario
sorry
is less
for-
universal than I thought he was.
And you know what? I am going over to my other grandmother's house for dinner tonight, so I will ask my mom's mom if she. I have no doubt that my mom's mom knows who Mario is.
Damn right. Everyone loves that beautiful mustache.
I think she might also know Pikachu though, but I don't know. Maybe she'll know neither, and I'll be surprised again.
Yeah. Damn.
But I have hope for GB.
Your
my
mom
goat.
knows Mario.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Does she know Luigi?
She knows one of the Luigis.
Does she know the Luigi
She-
I'm referring to?
I'm not sure. She'll
No,
be at dinner
this
tonight.
is-
I'll check with her.
This is a good question.
We have to survey everyone in our lives.
What's the most obscure Mario character that your mom would know?
Mario?
Uh,
I think
can you
maybe-
recreate those videos that are like, I showed my mom the entire Super Smash Brothers roster?
I love that video where it's like the guy's grandmother and she's like, he's like, can you name all the Pokemon? And the first one she pulls up is Charmander, and she's like, I'll call him Hamilton.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, they have names. You're supposed to name what they are.
Charmander is a distinguished young gentleman.
Oh, absolutely. And I think
would
he
be
could
wearing
win in
a
a
bow
pistol
tie.
duel as well.
What the fuck?
Like Hamilton.
He could win, a Charmander could win a pistol duel?
Yeah.
I don't think he has opposable thumbs.
He could breathe fire. Who cares?
That's not a pistol. It's not very fair if you walk.
Next question. Next question. I kind of forgot about that. You're right. He doesn't have thumbs. Fuck, Charizard. Oh my god, wait. They just get less fingers as they evolve. I didn't even think about that. Charizard only has 3.
Oh, that's fucked up. Damn.
Anyway, yeah, I will recreate that video with my mom. I'll go through what I think are the most popular Mario characters and see who she can name.
Yeah.
Do you think she could get any of the Koopalings?
No, absolutely not.
Even just by like sheer luck. I wonder if she knows who Bowser is.
Dude, it'd be so funny if she binked like, oh yeah, that's Pyra and Mithra, obviously. Everyone knows them.
That's Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch.
That's Ike from Fire Emblem. Everyone knows Ike, dude.
That would be a really funny deep cut. Oh, yeah, those are the ice climbers.
That's Dark Pit. He's the Echo version of regular Pit.
She doesn't know who regular Pit is. Oh, the angel guy? Mark?
Timothy Chalamet.
What's an angel name? Oliver?
Gabriel.
They call him Gabe. Oh, and that guy? Yeah, that's Dark Gabe.
He made Valve.
He did make that. He made Steam.
Yeah.
I love playing games on Steam.
Everyone loves Steam.
And my mom goes, that's where I play Mahjong Soul. And I'm like, wow, incredible, Mom. Good stuff.
That's where I rip my Counter-Strike cases and I get the marble fade.
Can you imagine my mom's got a marble fade knife on her Steam account?
And then she sells it to buy a car? That'd be wild, man.
You can't even do that in today's day and age, unfortunately.
What?
But how much would you get for a marble fade knife? Like
there are some
$6,000
knives
at
you
most?
could sell for a used car for sure. There are knives that are like 10 grand.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, all right, well. You could buy a used car, or you could buy a brand new Chevy Spark.
The least expensive knife in
What?
the game is like $100 at least, I think.
Damn.
So, invest now, I guess.
Corner that market. Yeah, maybe I should watch Nate Shot open like 10 million cases until he gets a knife on stream.
Dude, every time I keep thinking about this, like I should probably just buy 100 cases of like this season, and then like 10 years from now, think about what those will be worth. Because
$1 million.
that case will be gone, and then I can resell the case. And
Right.
I can sell them to like Oni Pixel, and he can do a stream where it's like, these cases have been unopened for a 10-year, and I can sell it to him for like
10 year.
for some stupid amount of money that he doesn't care about
Yeah.
because he's fucking out of touch
Rich.
Twitch streamer who listens to Tupac for some reason, even though he's from Germany. And I can get him to pay 25 grand for something that I've spent like $100 on.
Well, I think each case is what? Probably like $2? Or are they in the ones?
It's like $269. I mean, it depends on the case, but
Wouldn't he also have to buy a key
I don't
for
know
all
the
those
ones
cases
for
then?
this season. Yeah, you would have to. I would probably buy the keys, or he could buy the
Smart.
keys. I don't know.
I'm trying because
It doesn't really.
that's like the same
keys
thing.
aren't really the cases are more valuable because they go away at some point. But you can always buy a key.
yeah. I feel that way about buying. I was like, maybe I should just buy a bunch of like current Pokemon card packs that people really like, and then just not open them
Yeah.
and keep them for like 10 years.
And then
sets from
Logan Paul will get a bald guy who pretends to be a Pokemon expert.
expert.
And you can be like, "Hello, expert. This is worth $100,000, and it might have a rare Charizard, and you can get
Because
it."
that's
Logan
the thing.
Paul.
It's like opening up a case. I mean, you might just get nothing.
Logan Paul, do you want a college fund for your child? Pay me
No.
$100,000 for this Pikachu, maybe.
Rare Pikachu.
It's sparkly. Isn't that cool?
That does sound pretty cool. I do like something that's sparkly.
I mean, he's not going to turn
Actually,
down
speaking
more
of which, I
money,
think-
you know.
No, of course not.
So
Who doesn't want more money?
I can't think of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I could walk around with a like PSA 10 Charizard and a gold chain, no, I wouldn't do it. I'm just fucking lying. That's not true. I'm not a pimp.
You don't want a gold chain.
It's not my style. I'm more of a silver guy. It's
Yeah.
also sorry, just to be clear, if it was also in silver, I would not wear it.
But you would be more inclined to wear it because you're a silver guy.
I would be more inclined to wear it than if it was a big gold chain because I am a silver guy, but I still don't think I would wear it because I just don't really want to walk around with like a big money sign on my neck.
Well, okay. Well, instead of a money sign, what if it's a yellow Pikmin, a diamond encrusted yellow Pikmin chain,
All right, yeah, I'd do it. I'll cave, sure.
and it says "Among Us for the win"
Pikmin!
or something?
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm not.
That would go hard, man.
Yeah, I love Among Us, but I just don't think
love it that much, apparently.
I guess not. I wouldn't want my my social status to be diminished by wearing a chain into work that says I love Among Us.
Your social status is already diminished. People just don't know you watch Among Us. If they found
right.
out, I'm not sure you.
Well,
would,
yeah, that's
I'm
why
sure
I'm-
you would be unhireable to most.
So I'm keeping it a secret.
You'd have to go through one of those employers
Unhireable.
that like they like help people who have like committed murder get jobs at McDonald's.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Like Raytheon.
Yeah, they hire people who have criminal backgrounds to work for the government.
Well, let me tell you, man, they do.
With one exception. That guy wasn't hired. He was, we wanted him really bad.
We did. All of us really wanted.
Yes, kind of, in a way, in a sense.
Well, it's not all. It's like half, a little more than half, I guess.
It's all our fault, man. Those damn preteens.
I don't really know what else I could have done.
They were too pent up. We got to wrangle them down, man. That was the difference. You
Yeah.
turn out the young voters, this is what happens, bro. That's how Ronald Reagan won.
Yeah, which is so interesting because I feel like most people our age like really hate the guy. And also, he's definitely not the only criminal in the government. Anyway.
I mean, I'm just saying.
He's just saying, ladies and gentlemen. Spitting facts.
Do you remember Coyote Peterson? You know
I
who this
do.
is?
Yeah.
The guy who got stung by a bullet ant or whatever, and it was big.
Yeah.
He got 60 bajillion views or something.
He lived though, didn't he? Right?
Yes, he's still alive.
Okay.
He's still making.
Well, I remember
YouTube
there
to
was
this
one
day.
guy who tried to do a challenge like that and he died.
Yeah, there is a guy who died, which sucks.
Which I know I didn't think it was Coyote Peterson, but then
No, Coyote
to-
Peterson.
I
He's
had to
got
make
he's
sure.
got nerves of steel,
he's the goat. Yeah, I can't
or I
really
suppose
imagine
an
being
immune
stung by
system
a
of
bullet ant.
steel.
Yeah, I think I'd be dead within the day for sure.
Well, that's why you go to the hospital or whatever, and you have to buy his bullet ant spray,
Right, because I run into them all the time.
which is a very funny product to sell.
People just in
Shoot
case
you
them
run
from
into
their
this
bullet ant gun.
really rare animal, make sure you have this spray that's specially created to numb the pain from this one specific really rare animal that you can
In
buy.
fairness, if I were to
from me.
run into said really rare animal, I would probably want to have said spray.
Yeah, but it's crazy that he was like, this is a thing that I'm going to sell to people.
I should go on Shark Tank and pitch this to the sharks.
Like, there's some kid out there who fucking loved Coyote Peterson and was like, well, I'm gonna buy the bullet ant spray, but they live in Maine.
Yeah. They live in England.
Yeah. It just doesn't really
I love
make...
Coyote Peterson.
Like, motherfucker, you are not anywhere near Brazil.
You're
I
not
don't know
going to
what
run
you're
into
doing.
a bullet ant. Well, but then they might go. You know what? You want to know who needs a bunch of that stuff? I bet The Weeknd. He's going to go to Brazil.
He's not in Brazil that often, I feel like. Also, he doesn't go outside of Rio de Janeiro.
Sure. So maybe the bullet ants will come to him. They
He's
wanna
not. He's
get
not
some-
going into the slums, man.
Yeah.
He's not. He's dancing around with the Gracie family. You know.
Right.
He's hanging out
Which
with
the bullet
Hoist
ants are not a part of.
and Helio.
What the hellio?
You don't know what the Gracie family is.
Sure don't.
They invented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, really?
And they also invented UFC.
Shit. Okay.
And there's this guy,
And now it's
Helio, and he
popular
was
as
like
hell.
5'2". He was super fucking frail, and he was a puny bitch. And everyone called
Okay.
him names like Helio, because that was his name. I'm sure they also call him other stuff.
They call them like skinny bitch and stuff.
But he what he lacked in physical strength, he made up in what in Mario Sports Mix we call the tricky stat, which is where he used grapple techniques and stuff like that, which became
Right.
like using his opponent's weight
Against them.
against them,
Yeah, I
which
my
is the
brother does
foundation
jiu-jitsu.
for
I've
Brazilian
seen-
Jiu-Jitsu.
I went to one of his meets. It was like very unlike any other martial art I've ever seen, but it's like kind of interesting. I don't know how the hell it works.
I mean,
Because he was like, yeah, you get points by like, successfully. Like,
you want
rounding
to
your
take the
opponent
guy
and stuff.
down.
Yeah.
I don't know
But it
much
was, like,
about sports,
odd
but I know
'cause-
that.
Yeah. You want to get them to like tap out essentially.
Yeah.
But there's also like ways you can get points. Like and whoever has more points at the end, if like neither of you come to a conclusive.
Yeah, it's UFC. It's
victory.
5 rounds, right? And if you don't get knocked out, then the judges have to decide. They have to decide
and
which
then
of the
Joe Rogan's like,
preteens
this guy
was wrangled
Yes.
the most.
Yeah. I forgot that Joe Rogan was like on UFC, and I was at one of my friend's house, and it was like on the TV, and I was like, Joe Rogan? What the fuck is he doing here?
He does.
And then I remember that's like his real job. And then he's like a guy with a career other than just having a podcast.
Yeah, he was on Fear Factory. He does comedy.
Yeah.
He's the owner of the Comedy Mothership, where Kill Tony is hosted, which is an awesome show that everyone should watch because it's awesome.
so good. Right. And it's funny. It's super funny.
I love when Kill Tony gets up there and he goes, "Look at this woman. Let's make jokes about this woman because it's a woman on the stage."
And we love making fun of women because they're not men. Bah!
The
What a
whole
great joke.
shtick of Kill Tony is like,
We should probably kill him.
no, but the whole
is that he's a guy who acts in a way that makes people want him to die.
well,
Come on, it makes sense. Why else would they call it that?
but it's like his whole thing is like, this is comedy. We're not afraid to make those jokes, you know.
Wow.
And that's
not
what makes
afraid
us
to-
original.
Right. I'm not afraid to, say slurs about minorities. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Everyone's too sensitive.
And I mean, if the whole room laughs, it is funny.
Right.
That's the power of comedy.
And it depends on who's in the room,
No.
Like, I mean, yes, like in the moment, obviously it seems funny because everyone in the room thinks it's funny. But
If
you
someone
were on
laughs, it's funny, man.
what if that person's favorite show is Scooby-Doo?
That's
is it
pretty
still
funny.
funny?
Yeah. That's the thing about if you do a movie,
Yeah.
and then you watch the movie and people go you have to get through the whole movie, and it's like, oh, but I didn't like the way they did this or whatever, But comedy is like, it's so primal. With something with
Right.
like a book, you have to like convince someone that it's good. Like, oh, for these reasons, people write
Yeah, like-
long reviews about like, oh, this is why this is why this is
A beautiful
subplot,
work of literature.
and it engages with the main plot, and there's these threads, and you tie it to, and there's foreshadowing, which is a word you need to know about. Well, if you just say something funny and people laugh, then that's it.
That's all there is to it.
Done the job, and it has worked, right?
Yeah.
Which is why
that's fair.
you can say stuff.
That's why you can say things, and if people laugh, that means that the things that you said have power. They have an ability to that.
Kinda.
And that's beautiful, I guess.
I think so, in a way.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree.
I think it's funny that Coyote Peterson
Exists.
for some reason thought that was a good YouTube video to make. And it
I
worked.
get it. Yeah.
And I did want to watch
it's like seeing. I just feel like there's something about seeing something that you're so unfamiliar with that's like interesting. It's like, this ant is called a what? Dude, those killed me. That's probably why they named it that.
Him and
I love watching.
Ants Canada,
sorry, go
bro.
ahead. I was just gonna say I fucking love watching like terrarium style videos.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're just really interesting. Like, I don't know why. There's just something like soothing about them.
I hope that guy owns his own house, because if I was his landlord, I would be fucking pissed.
Ants Canada?
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
But we don't know.
We don't know for sure, but
I would hope he has like a
I'm
lab of some
pretty
kind.
sure. Yeah.
But I know for a fact that he used to make videos where he's like, I made a tube that went through my whole house so the ants can crawl. He had like a terrarium like upstairs and then like another one in his basement for like a different fucking temperature environments or some shit like that.
Yeah.
If I was a landlord and I saw that, like, dude, I would be using all my power to the fullest extent of the law to be able to no, not to raise. I would want that motherfucker out. You're damaging the property actively in such a significant way. Like, yeah, the risk is insane.
Pretty sure he owns his own house.
But I think there was a time where he didn't.
Yeah, probably, sure.
Like, landlords already don't like cats. You know what I mean?
Especially if he lives in Canada. Buying a house in Canada right now is hella expensive.
Sure, yeah.
Their housing market is almost worse than ours.
Which is a great segue into how we can fix it with the Riemann hypothesis, which is what I was working on last night.
Okay.
What I think should happen is Justin Trudeau, he should get in a big wash tub with some preteens.
Okay. And then what is he going to do next?
He's gonna wrangle them up. He's gonna wrangle up the bankers on Wall Street, or I guess they don't have what do they have?
Maple Street? I don't fucking know.
Maple Syrup Street.
It's probably syrup or hockey themed.
Yeah. Okay, he goes to Hockey Street. He wrangles up all the bankers. National Bank of Canada, which I'm sure is a thing that exists.
Yeah.
He gets them to take their shirts off. He wrangles them up. And then he lowers the interest rates.
Somehow, yeah.
Or something.
He gets the Edmonton Oilers to storm the National Bank of Canada, and then together with the preteens, they lower the interest rates.
We get the Vancouver Canucks to fucking brutally murder the bankers on Wall Street with their hockey sticks.
So now we're back in America.
Or even better yet, with the blades on their skates. Because they're blades.
Yeah.
That can
Those
cut
could be
stuff.
lethal. Those could be lethal.
And we could use those to force the landlords, get the landlords out. That could be a slogan. Yeah.
We could send them to America. We need more landlords.
We could send them to that prison in El Salvador.
That's really what we should be doing.
I think
that would be a good. You know what? That'd be a great use of my taxpayer dollars.
I do think
we
every
can just
landlord
say all
should have
of my
to,
taxes.
Every landlord should have to live in the units that they rent out.
You mean like if you own an apartment building, like you should live in it, or like,
yeah.
For example, the house that I lived in this past year, our landlord should live there with us.
No, if you own an apartment building, you can like get the best. You can get like the penthouse suite or whatever.
Sure, but you should live in the building.
But if my water is cold, your ass should have to deal with that too, because it's also your problem.
Yeah, no, I think that's
motherfucker. Totally Don't laugh at that. I'm trying to show my bravado.
No, it's true. It's true. You know, your landlord can't just let shit happen and be like, "All right, we smooth. It's not my problem. I don't live there."
We're gonna gather up all the because then we can gather up all the preteens. We can storm his penthouse. and we could be like,
Right.
"What's up, motherfucker?
Biatch.
We're
Where's
gonna
the hot
need you
water?
to figure out why the AC is broken in Tyler's apartment,
Now. PLZ.
or else we're
We're
gonna
gonna
put you in
slit
a
your
big
throat with our
wash
hockey
tub."
skates. I'm gonna kick you across the neck with my skate. And it's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
decapitate you.
There's big news in the music world.
Is Tyler doing more creating?
He's back at it again.
No way, dude. Are you serious?
Actually, Tyler is somewhat related in a weird way.
Oh,
It's
really?
funny that you mentioned it. Not really, but a new album that came out recently. There's a famous hip hop duo, Clipse. They were big in late 90s, early 2000s. It's these two brothers, Pusha T and Malice, and they're back again. They did a reunion
Those are
album
dope names.
recently. They sort of came up with Pharrell at the same time. They all like lived near each other when they were all
Yeah.
starting out. So all of their production is like mostly Pharrell and this other guy, Chad Hugo, because Pharrell used to be in this production group with Chad Hugo called the Neptunes, but the Neptunes are no more, but Pharrell is still around. Okay, so Pharrell is back.
He's the Despicable Me guy.
Pharrell is back. He's 52 years old, and he still does what he does.
I
Clipse
feel like that's not that old.
makes it's old for rappers,
Sure.
considering the genre is only 50 years old.
Okay, so he's like the father time of rap, but that's fine.
Yeah. Him and Melly Mel, I guess. But Clipse comes back with a reunion album. People are loving it. I actually don't really I think it's like fine. I think it's good. I need more time with it, but I'm not like crazy about it. Anthony Fantano recently, he put his review out last night, which I watched this morning, and he gave it a damn 10 out of 10.
Really?
Which is very rare because in the past decade and some change of Anthony Fantano reviews, I think he's only given out like 9 or 8 10 out of 10s. Only a handful.
That's crazy. Do you happen to know like one of the albums that he gave a 10 out of 10 to? I'm just curious for like some perspective.
Brat.
Good. It's that good?
According to him.
Okay, well, what about according to other people that I care about?
Well, according to me, I think it's good.
What would you give it?
Probably like a 7.
Really? Okay.
I think it's fun. I also like Pusha T and I like Clipse. I think Clipse has some really classic older stuff that I just love. The reunion doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know why they really did that. I guess
Maybe
it's
they're running
it's
out of
just-
money.
It's an interesting point in their no. So here's the thing: they did not run out of money, and I know this because, or maybe they did, but they have Kendrick is on one of the tracks, and the label that they were partnered with originally didn't want to release the album because they didn't like what Kendrick had to say in his verse. They said it was too controversial. So they said, you got to take the song off if you want to release the album. And then they didn't want to do that, so they bought themselves out of their label deal to release
That's
it
wild.
independently. So I forget what
That's
the
actually
figure
pretty
is.
sick.
They spent millions of dollars to do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, well, maybe they weren't out of money, but now they...
maybe now they are. I'm not really sure. No, I think they're fine.
Good.
But big moment in history. You know, you don't get a 10 out of 10 from Fantano every day.
Yeah, now I got to listen to it. What is the album
It's a
called?
big deal.
Is it just like...
It's called Let God
Reunion or
Sort
some
Them
shit?
Out.
Okay.
It's kind of like how we're going to sort out those preteens.
Right.
It's similar.
I don't really
to
want to
that.
compare us to God.
So why not? We're the god of the
'Cause we're-
preteens.
Nope.
It's like how Zeus is the god of sex.
I will not be associated.
Which
That's also not true.
I'm going to take that title from him, but
Yeah, that's not really what he's the god. I mean, he does it like a lot.
he does lightning too.
Maybe
but
he is
also
actually,
does
because
sex.
he turns into animals and then somehow still like persuades women to have sex with him.
That's what he literally is, the god of sex. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe he is. Maybe Zeus is that guy.
His pipe bang
okay.
good.
Oh, it's got to be great. I mean, it has to, historically.
It's like lightning.
Yeah, Well, I don't really think you want your pipe to be like lightning. You don't want it to be
No.
quick and striking. I mean, maybe striking, but not quick.
Well, maybe lightning strikes twice.
Okay.
So
I think ideally, like you'd want more than 2 strikes, but
think about that. But anyway,
maybe 2 is enough for him. Maybe that's all he needs.
Maybe that's all the woman that he's with wants.
That's what I'm saying. Well, maybe that's just all they need because he's just that good.
It's all about consent, folks.
Oh yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. Number 1 rule. Number 2 rule, apparently, is to turn into like a cow or a bird or something.
Yeah, he turns into a bird a couple times, which I don't really want to.
Birds
Birds are gross,
not for me,
man.
but
I'll step back on that one.
Yeah. I'll let God sort that one out.
Amen. But anyway, I thought you might be interested to listen to it because I think it is an interesting it is a historical moment to see like an iconic hip hop duo come back after all of these years.
Yeah.
And Kendrick's on it and Tyler's on it. So
okay. So he was creating. All right, cool.
and Tyler also has some drama. He on his verse. He says that an old friend of his that he used to make music with is now suing him for the music that they made.
I wonder what friend that is.
There are theories.
Assuming.
Many people are saying it is Playboy Cardi. In fact, that could be the perp.
He's just jealous. Can't you just keep Fiend, man? Isn't that enough for you?
It's not his song.
Is it not Travis and Cardi? Is it someone else?
It's Travis's song, though.
Well, then what does Playboy Cardi do on the song?
He has a verse. He doesn't do the Fiend part. Everyone thinks he does.
Oh, really?
No, that's
Travis.
Travis.
It sounds more like his voice than Travis's.
Yeah, Travis likes to play with the vocal effects, man.
Interesting.
He likes to mess around.
Hey, well, my bad, G.
But people are speculating it's Playboy Cardi.
And why do we think that he would do that?
I don't know, 'cause he's fucking weird.
He makes his own damn music. Just,
I don't
know. Okay, wait. Playboy Cardi is Vamp Anthem, right? That's Playboy Cardi?
Yes.
Come on. He's got Vamp Anthem. Do you need more than that?
People call him King Vamp. The OG Vamp.
The OG Vamp. I just think Vamp Anthem is a really funny song.
I like that
Playboy
song.
Cardi song.
I think it's a lot of fun.
No, it's good, but I also it just makes me laugh because I'm like this. This is just like if Dracula had a rap song. And then I imagine Dracula like pulling up in his pimp car and he's got like pit vipers on, and I just think it's kind of funny.
We should definitely do more songs like that, you know? Like I need Tyler the Creator on a song where he's rapping from the POV of like
a mummy.
the Great Pumpkin or something.
Yeah. He's like, my shit's unraveled. Not as the Great Pumpkin, but as
the mummy, yeah.
Right.
No, that could go for sure. You could do some Halloween sort of stuff there.
Could you imagine we get a modern Monster Mash? Like a modern equivalent, obviously, not just like a remix. Please don't do a remix. But like we need like a spooky.
I need
Halloween...
Skrillex to remix the Monster Mash. That's what I need.
Please no.
And there's a crazy drop, dude. No, come on, bro. I know you don't believe, but Skrillex can make dreams come true.
I'm not saying that he can't.
He made Bangarang,
He's a talented
bro.
guy. Yeah, it's a classic. It's not my favorite song, but it's a classic.
I mean, it's right up there with like, all the great
Sandstorm.
songs of that time. Sandstorm.
What? Do you not think so?
I think Sandstorm
good
is
comparison.
more of a moment than it is an interesting song.
Right, but I feel like similar era and similar, like...
Similar popularity, but I think for completely different reasons, right?
Really? Why is that?
Because Bangarang is like... I don't know. They have such different auras.
Are you just going to say good?
It is good. And I also think it was groundbreaking for electronic music at the time, whereas Darude Sandstorm is just sort of like I don't know. I think that could have been made at any time, and anyone anywhere would have been like, "Yeah, this is cool,"
Like catchy. Yeah.
and it's whatever. And the melody is, there.
Yeah.
And that's if you have melody and if you have bass, that's a damn song. You know what I'm saying?
That's a damn song. And that's all you need. You might need a little bit more than that in today's day and age. But
yeah. And Bangarang
that's
is
called
like
progress.
I'm not even joking. I think it's more beautiful than the Mona Lisa. I think the Mona Lisa sucks ass.
Um,
The Mona Lisa, also known as the donut of the Louvre,
I don't know if I can. I don't know that I can
suck
say
on my little
that,
man titties.
that I think the Mona Lisa sucks ass, but I think Bangarang is maybe better.
Maybe better.
I don't know. I haven't seen the Mona Lisa in person.
I don't think it will change your opinion much.
I think that would actually make me like it less.
Yeah.
I'd have to wait in line at the Louvre for like 8 hours, and I wouldn't be able to eat the whole time. And then I would get there, and I would take a picture of it with like 80 million other people around me, and I'd be like, well, that was neat, I guess.
Yeah.
Bangarang I can listen to in the comfort of my own home whenever I want.
I think it's less about. I think the Mona Lisa sort of represents this this purity,
This
like
woman
it
in
was
a painting.
It was the or actually I don't even know if this is true. Was it the Renaissance? Was that when it was made during the Renaissance? It's
Yes.
the Renaissance. It's this it's this podium of opulence. It's
Wow,
a
look at you.
statement of a time, right? But then like, and it's like the brushwork is good, and we can talk about why is the woman look like that, and that's an interesting conversation we can have because there's a debate
looks
over
like
like
pretty
whether or not
normal.
she's smiling.
Right.
But then here comes Skrillex. Some would say just as genius as Leonardo da Vinci.
I think in a different way, but I would argue that could be true. Yeah.
And he comes along. He's like Vincent van Gogh. He's an impressionist. His brushstrokes unrefined, maybe lazier than Da Vinci's. And the original purists, when Impressionism came around, they were like, this is garbage, it's bad.
Gross.
It doesn't say anything. The lack of depth is not intriguing to me as an intellectual. But there's something so powerful about, you can go to Coachella and Skrillex plays Bangarang and everyone is there.
Everyone in the crowd goes nuts.
And no one's hanging around with Da Vinci, mostly because I don't think he had friends. And he was always
And he's dead.
talking about like he was doing shit with like chemicals and astronomy and stuff. It's like not.
Yeah, and he like made a flying machine.
Not my idea of an interesting Saturday afternoon.
I think he sounds like an interesting guy, but I understand your point.
Would you swipe right on him on Tinder?
Leonardo. No, I need Da Vinci, bro.
Here we go, man.
No, absolutely not.
But what if you were his age? Maybe you would. Does that tip the scales in any way?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay, or you could just.
Oh.
Can you imagine yourself old? Maybe.
No, I can't. It's impossible.
All right. I tried.
Yeah, I think I'd consider it. I would swipe and we would go on a couple dates. I don't know that we would. We might click, we might not. I'm not sure.
You think he would swipe on you?
No. I'm shocked. I think probably not.
Compared to Leonardo, I don't know.
You think I'm less chopped than Leonardo?
I think I think Leonardo and you maybe are not each other's type.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment.
I think he was probably into probably Latinas, if I had to guess. I would imagine that was the craze at the time of the Renaissance.
Could you imagine? No, I think the Renaissance would have been way different if they knew about Latinas. It would have been much more expressive and
Dude, if they
beautiful.
knew, bro, if they knew.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Their
my
world
God,
would have been
bro.
turned upside down.
Yeah. I mean, the Leaning
He wouldn't have
Tower of
painted the
Pisa
Mona
is like
Lisa.
15% there, but it would have been all the way.
Right.
He would have used that
All right,
flying
well-
machine to go to Brazil.
Oh, he would. And he would have had the greatest time of his whole life. He'd probably, you know what? I bet if he had been introduced to the Latinas, he would have made Bangarang instead of making the Mona Lisa.
He might have.
Who knows?
People always say if if like Johannes Bach was still alive, he'd be playing metal music.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know enough about the guy.
I don't know if he would have
He'd be
gotten
the lead
along
sing-
with Serge
He'd be the lead
Tankian,
singer of
but
Metallica.
maybe, I don't know. I don't know if Johannes Bach could sing. Maybe he had a beautiful voice.
Maybe. Or maybe he.
It was all about opera back then, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I feel like that's like not like it is impressive
It's a very different
and
skill set.
expressive in its own way, but it's definitely like very different.
They don't use microphones.
No, which is impressive for like the vocal range and like how far your voice is able to carry. Like I think that's cool, but I don't like the way that opera sounds. But that's also just like a personal thing. I'm sure there are bunches of people that love it.
A bunch of weird people.
Ayo.
Bunch of freaking freaks, yo.
Up in this bizouch. Excuse me. What? What's so
Nothing,
funny?
man? You know what
You don't like being in the bizouch?
You know what's funny is, and you know what also is in the bizouch, is Henry's frickin' weekly fish fact.
Fish fact. Okay, so I have a
Bangarang.
I have a request. Wow. Anyway, I have a request for you for
Okay.
this segment. I'd like to introduce a little bit of a change.
Okay.
Not that much of a change, but I think I'd like it to just be Henry's fish of the week instead, because I kind of just do that anyway. It's just a different fish. Like it, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's, like it is a fact about a specific fish, but it's tough to get facts about like all fish in general.
You don't gotta
that-
get a fact about all fish in general. This is your beautiful, this is your Mona Lisa.
Okay,
This
well,
is-
I
this
would
is
like
the
to
donut
change
of
it
your
to.
art.
This is going to be the fish of the week now. Henry's fish of the week.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
And it's your canvas,
well, you
bro.
usually announce the segment.
I can use different words.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
All right, hey, guys,
well, I have to
welcome
make a new
back to-
intro that can I...
No. Oh, sure. Yeah, would you like to? Please.
This is Henry's Fish of the Week.
Dude, that rocked. The stadium's going, woo, right now.
All right, go for it.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the fish of the week for this week is the sarcastic fringe head. Yes, that is its real name.
You found me in there?
I found
I'm
you,
a
bro.
fish.
Yep, the sarcastic fringe head.
Damn.
Which is a very small fish. They live off of the Pacific
Okay,
coast.
you didn't have to say that about me, but
It's not about you. You're not a fish.
I'm like more of a medium-sized fish, I'd say.
Okay, would you like? Okay, fine. You're also aggressively territorial.
Okay,
And you're
now
gonna
we're
love
back
this.
on track.
You're gonna love this part. When two males fight, they're called the fringe head because their mouths like open up on the side and reveal like more sets of jaws behind them. So their mouths like spread open, like on either side. They have like fringes.
A real abject
And when
horror.
right. I mean, if you look up a picture of this, you'll be like, wow, okay, kind of weird looking, but they're really cool. And when two males fight, they press their giant, colorful mouths against each other in a bizarre underwater kissing contest
Wow.
to prove their dominance. And that's how they fight.
It's like the big bucks with their antlers.
Yeah. Well, I wish I would have found out about this fact during June, because they're just like fish that fight by kissing, and also they happen to be like sort of rainbow.
That would have been good for Pride Month, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't know about their existence.
We're a little late, but better late than never, I suppose.
Better late than never. No, but like seriously, you should. They're kind of cool.
I believe that 100%, man. Okay,
So interesting
I'll do
looking.
my poem.
And also, if you would like to know, you can draw them specifically in Scribblenauts. They are available as an enemy.
That's a good fact right there.
It is a good fact. All right.
If you're drawn, if you're a thing that can be drawn in Scribblenauts, you like kind of made it.
Oh yeah. There's so many things in the world, so to be one that's in there is monumental.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to our other segment of the week, Jackson's pretty poem. Badoo-wah, badoo-badoo, wah.
The wah at the end never gets old.
I'm gonna keep doing it. It'll be there every time.
This one is, I tried to do the form of a limerick poem. So a limerick, if you don't know, is the rhyme scheme goes AABBA, and it has sort of a sing-songy kind of nature to it. It's supposed to be fun, sort of lighthearted. So I tried to stick to that. This poem is called "Please Buy My New Cookbook."
I like the title of that one.
Okay, so it goes like this. I fucking hate the limerick. The man who made it was a dimwit. Crash and take, several plates break. Why can I not just be a misfit? And it's a poem about how I fucking hate the limerick. Don't say bars. I hate you.
Okay.
You suck. You can't say that every week. You got to come up with a new word.
Okay.
And they're not
super
bars.
hot fire.
They're
They are bars.
Don't put me on the same pedestal as Super Hot Fire, okay?
Okay, I won't. I'm sorry.
He's a legend. Don't put me up there with Lil B.
I just thought that it was funny that you introduced the concept of writing a limerick, and then you said, I fucking hate the guy who invented the limerick.
He's a dimwit, bro.
Right.
I also kind of broke
funny.
the AABBA structure, but it's fine. It
It's
was
okay.
a near
close.
rhyme. I was doing some Eminem door hinge shit, but it's whatever.
No, I think that's cool.
We move on, and we live. We get stung by a bullet ant on a different day.
Right, and that makes us stronger against them in the future.
It makes us stronger right now, and it makes us stronger a little bit after now as well, when you remember it.
Right. Well, you wouldn't want to be a little bit weaker afterwards. That would be bad.
No.
That's bad juju.
Well, are you doing anything fun for you're going on a little road trip soon?
No. I'm not doing anything fun. Or
Okay,
you mean like
cool.
in preparation for my road trip?
No, I meant like on the road trip.
Oh, okay, sorry. On the road trip, yes. We're going from... Okay, so I think I may have already talked to you about this, but I'm going to pose this as a question to you on
I
the
love
podcast because I think it's
questions
funny.
that I get to answer, so I'm very excited about the next words that will come out of your mouth.
So let's say, you're going on a trip, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to go meet your great aunt.
My aunt,
who
who
you've never
is-
met before.
is so great.
Well, she's pretty great. And so,
Does she know Mario?
your mom, definitely not. You know what? I'll ask her.
I would love it
She must.
as you go on. So Henry's moving to LA. You have
Henry is
to
moving to LA.
drive out there because you need a car. You need your car.
I do need my car.
I would love to see as like what if you did the Do You Know Mario road trip where it's like, you go to all of these towns in America, you drive through some town where the sign says population 4 or whatever, and you stop by a little bar and you meet Sandy who runs the bar, and you go, Sandy, I've got a wonderful question to ask you. Would you perhaps know a little Italian plumber by the name of Mario? And I know this might be crazy. But he's a well-known guy, so I was just wondering.
I was just checking.
Maybe you could do that. Maybe get a little survey. Because data runs the world.
I can do a little survey. Because actually, that would be perfect because next time that we do the podcast, I will be at my place in LA.
Yeah.
Okay. I will report. We will see how many people know. And can I ask also if people know Pikachu?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We just have something to compare it to.
We should get comparisons for sure.
Okay. Yes, I can definitely do that. I'm going to pose this to you.
Okay.
So your mother is telling you about your great aunt. Jackson, she's really weird. Like super odd. Like the whole family is like sort of estranged from her because she's like very deeply religious and like not a very inclusive or kind person.
But she's also great.
And she's really controlling. And she's just like generally kind of like really off-putting.
Yeah.
We're going to go get dinner with her. Doesn't that sound great? What would you respond to that with?
I would say, Mother, I just want to say that thank you so much for this wonderful
and also,
opportunity.
Sorry. Me back to being your mom. Hey, Jackson, I actually really hope that she says no so that we don't have to.
Okay.
Would you be excited to go on this?
So this is some
excursion?
new information. So hold on. Your mom, let me get this straight.
My mother.
Your mother, someone who does not appears to not be in particularly good standing, or maybe that's not the right way to say it. Does not particularly enjoy this person's company.
No.
She has asked this person to
to
go to dinner, but also maintains the position that despite asking to want to go to dinner, does not want to go to dinner.
That is absolutely correct. And my mom was like, yeah, we're going to go to St. Louis, which, like, you would stop in St. Louis anyway. It's pretty much the next stop on the way from Cleveland to LA. Like, there are 3 different ways you could go, and all of them, or I guess 2 of them go to St. Louis first. So it's just like a natural point to stop. But we could just go to St. Louis.
Do you have a Harry Potter wand? What the fuck is that?
This is the back of my chair that broke off. So it's kind of like a Harry Potter wand, yeah. So anyway, so we would be going to St. Louis, and we could just not let my great aunt know that we're going to be there because she doesn't care and she wouldn't find out otherwise.
Right. That seems.
But my mom was like,
that seems foolish to me.
That seems foolish. My mom was like, but she's family. And I was like, you just described to me a woman that I've never met who sounds maybe not super enjoyable to spend time with that you don't like. And also didn't ask Oliver or I if we would like to go.
Oh, Oliver's going on the road trip too?
He is.
Awesome.
No, I'm actually so thankful. I think it's going to be way more bearable. Not that I don't love my mom, but if it was she and I in the car for 8 hours every day alone for 5 days, and then also my mom and Oliver staying for 4 days once we get to LA, I'd blow my shit smooth off.
Honestly, it sounds like your problem solved. Oliver can just suplex your great aunt and she'll die, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Right, and then I wouldn't have any other problems on my hands.
Yeah.
Like no legal trouble or like murder cases.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds like we got that all wrapped up. Awesome. Let's move on to the next topic.
But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. My mom was like, yeah, there's this person that I really don't like, and I don't think you guys are going to like her either. And like, she might not even like you. Let's go to dinner. And I was like, why are we doing that?
Yeah, so Henry, I just let Osama bin Laden know that we're going to be in town, and
and then we should hang out.
We'll hang out with him. We're going to have dinner at his
Osama
place
again. Right, because he's family.
When are we going to see Osama again?
I don't know. That's why I don't get it either. Because
if the government gets to him first, we might not see him again.
She's going to be upset that we don't get to see, like, that we didn't see her. When am I going to see her again? And she can tell me that she's upset at me. She doesn't even know me. We've never met. So anyway, that's our first stop. And then we're going to Oklahoma City, the flattest place on the earth.
That's not true.
And then it's not. No. I feel like Oklahoma is going to be boring, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be great.
No, there's some. You know what's in Oklahoma? The only flight training center in the whole United States.
Really?
Yeah. That's not the official name for it, but you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's a big
Welcome to
place
the
where you learn
only
how to
flight
fly
center.
planes,
That's pretty cool.
and there's only one of them because it's big and important, I think. And it's
Maybe
in Oklahoma.
we'll stop there, and I'll take a break and learn how to fly a plane.
You could also stop by a Native American reservation. That could be cool. You could do some illegal gambling.
We'll definitely be doing that because we're then going to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and then we're stopping like by the Grand Canyon and going to Vegas. So I'm excited to go to Las Vegas, I guess.
It doesn't sound like you're particularly excited to go to Las Vegas.
Well, my brother keeps being like, we're going to go to the casinos. And I'm like, you're a minor. They're not going to let you in.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go alone. But it would be so much fun if we could go.
Okay.
He's a giant bedazzled suit that he said he's going to wear. And so we've been going to Value World so that I can try and find a matching one.
Value World.
Yeah, duh. My brother loves thrifting, so I've been going thrifting with him while
It's so funny to name a store after like Bargain Bin City. Come on down to Bargain Bin City. I guess that's what Dollar Tree is, but
come on down to Discount Willie's.
Yeah. Come on down to someone threw this in our dumpster chucks. Come on down to
have it
Chucked in the
free.
Dumpster with Chuck.
Ooh. With Charles. He's a formal guy.
Okay.
If you get to know him, you can call him Chuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that and then we're going to LA. So I'm excited. We should see some beautiful parts of the country and whatnot.
Yeah, but you don't
really,
fuck
I
with
just
the Grand Canyon.
Well, that's why I'm excited to go, because when I went, we went like in the national park, and I was not super impressed. But this time we're going on the north side,
Which is
instead,
crazy, because it's
which
one
I've
of the
heard.
modern wonders of the world.
Well, it was just like the view that we had on the like it's really cool, but like we just didn't get super close. So I was just kind of like, it just looks really far. Like it's just not
like you're watching it
we
on
just
TV.
didn't get to see it. Yeah, exactly.
Even though you were
so it was
there.
like I feel like right.
That's funny.
Because we didn't get to hike super close, which is fine. But now I might get to, which should be cool.
They have
I'll take a picture of me pretending to fall in.
Yeah, they have a college, like I think in the national park, the Grand Canyon National Park, which I always thought was funny. Like, what the fuck do they specialize in up there?
Geology? I don't know.
Like, that kind of sounds like when you go to university there, you don't really ever leave. You end up working at the park doing the fucking tours where you go down into the belly of the beast. You know, and
that'd be a dope job, though.
You pitch the tents and stuff like that. And then a rock crushes you in your sleep.
What a way to go. But it'd be a beautiful rock. A big, red, beautiful rock of desert sand and magic and stuff.
Right.
I mean, that area of the country is really pretty. I just hate it because it's super hot. And I'm a wimp.
I mean... You're moving to LA, so I don't know.
I'm moving to LA for school. You know that I would never choose to move there, like, willingly. That is not on my list of places that I want to end up.
If you're a smoker in LA, is it, like, chill because you can breathe in the smoke?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're adapted to it.
You mean like if like the smoke from the fires?
Or the smog.
Yeah,
from
there
all
is
of
generally...
the smog.
Like a lot of smog. I'm very excited for the smog.
Yeah.
As an asthmatic, I think it's going to be really cool and awesome.
If you're a smoker there, it's like, you know, you breathe in poison every day. So, like, it's just no different to you.
Yeah, you're probably, like, already fine, low-key.
Yeah.
I'll walk around with my respirator.
So you should just get addicted to cigarettes on this road trip.
I don't think I could.
To prepare yourself. What do you mean you don't think you could?
I don't think I could.
You could get addicted
tried...
to cigarettes.
Hey, man, I tried smoking a cigarette, and it was awful.
Have you ever tried smoking a cigarette while you're anxious?
I think that would just make it worse.
No, but it does the dopamine for you.
How about this? I remember talking to Zach about it, and Zach had a cigarette once while he was drunk, and he was like, "That was awesome. Don't let me do that ever again." And I had a cigarette while I was drunk, and I went, and that was it. Like, I didn't get like high or buzzed or
Well,
know,
it's a
like
cigarette.
I
You're
didn't
not
feel
supposed
anything.
to get high on a cigarette.
Well, you get like a little buzz, It's like, ooh, like I feel all
I don't
good.
think that's how it works. I don't think so.
Well, then why the hell would you smoke if it doesn't like make you feel good?
Well, that's the thing. It does make you feel good. It doesn't get you
It
high.
did not
though.
make me feel good. No, I said sorry, or buzzed, like gives you a little buzz.
I think it just gives you a nice warm feeling inside, like drinking
It
some
sobered
hot
me
chocolate.
up so fast. I was like, I've never been more alert in my whole life. All of the drunkenness that I just experienced went away because I feel like my neck and lungs are filling with smog.
yeah, I think that's why people like it. It like calms you down, makes you more
It kind of put me in fight
present.
or
You know, I mean, fight or flight is the most present you can be. I think,
flight.
right?
You know what? I guess that's true.
In
That
a
is
way,
true.
like,
Yeah.
you can, and I'll go on a limb. I'll say you will get addicted to cigarettes, and it'll be cool.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll let you know though.
I think
I'll have to disagree with you on this one and on the Mario one.
you are not immune
And
to
we'll find out.
propaganda,
No, I'm definitely not. I'm very gullible.
which is why you
And I
bought
love
the
peer
Nintendo
pressure.
Switch 2.
No, what? I bought that totally on my own volition.
You've been propagandaed your whole life by Nintendo. I have as well.
Yeah, okay. So let's not come over here on our high horse in our glass house.
I
also never
absolutely
said-
will. I'm a hypocrite and I love my life.
Okay.
And it's going to stay that way until I die.
That's fine. But I'm saying, like, I was never like, oh, I'm not going to buy it. I think it's a waste of money. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. Duh.
Mario's, how can I not? Everyone knows Mario, man.
Oh, are you going to get Donkey Kong?
No, I will not. I
Okay.
actually will not be getting Donkey Kong.
Okay.
I won't.
Sure you won't, pal.
I don't give a shit about Donkey Kong 64. I'm not going to give a shit about the new one.
Well, it's just Mario Odyssey, but you play as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about the 3D Donkey Kong games, man. This one isn't going to change my mind.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say more.
Well, no, I mean, it just looks really fun. Like, it just looks like Mario Odyssey, but you play as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, usually Nintendo makes games that people think will be fun, and then
Yeah.
they sell
Well,
them.
but like, and then like sometimes I play the games and they're not fun and they're not as good as I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Like Mario Kart World.
Awesome. Is that all you had to say about that?
That's all I had to say. I mean, I just think it looks really fun and it's been getting really good reviews. Like people are like, this is
Wait,
just
is it
as
out?
good as Odyssey. No, it comes out technically tonight at midnight, but tomorrow.
So then what motherfucker's reviewing it, bro? IGN? We can't trust that shit.
IGN, Alex from Nintendo Life. What's up?
Alex from Nintendo Life.
The GOAT. Actually, he didn't review it. They just published a review on it. But like people just generally, I guess, and that's like from the game press, so maybe it'll be totally different when
I don't
like,
trust
actual
that
players
twink,
get it in
bro.
their hands. Alex from Nintendo Life.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd say he's a twink. He's kind of like
what credibility does he
dude.
have, bro?
Nothing. He's just a dude who plays video games.
Exactly. If he doesn't listen to Kendrick Lamar, then his opinion is null and void as far as I'm concerned.
I feel like Kendrick would love Donkey Kong, man. Let's be real.
Do you think Kendrick would love Alex from Nintendo Life? A guy who has an awesome job and is super cool to talk to?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What does Alex know about these streets, bro?
Probably nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't grow up. He wasn't in the trenches.
He's also not from the U.S., so I think he's English.
There are streets
Australian or some
everywhere.
shit. Yeah, but their streets have very different problems than our streets, I think.
I don't think so at all.
I do.
Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree, man.
just the fucking Mario thing. I'm gonna walk around England and ask every single person if they think their streets are the same.
I think we all struggle with homelessness,
Oh yeah, for sure. But like some places handle
And-
it way better than others.
food, but that doesn't mean that they don't. We all struggle then.
Yeah, but I'm saying our struggles are different. We all struggle for sure. Yes.
Yeah, no
but-
one cares about the nuance, though.
Okay.
This is what you're always trying to bring nuance to this show, which no one appreciates. No one likes it.
I think it's just you that doesn't appreciate it. You don't like my nuance.
Fine, then let's get Alex. We need a third person, honestly. So let's get Alex from Nintendo Life.
Nintendo Life.
We'll get him on the show, and he'll break the tie. Because
No,
we need someone
Sam.
to sort them all
We need
out.
Sam from Skinny Car Limited. The CEO of the Skinny Car. We need Sam. He was great.
Until my crypto, my skinny car
Goes to the moon.
my skinny coin goes to the moon. I don't want to hear shit
Snatch
from
coin.
him.
Yeah. I can't wait for Snatch Coin, man. It's going to be crazy.
Snatch coin.
This is the Skinny Car paired crypto Snatch Coin. And you can
Preteen
grab
coin.
it. No.
It's for young people getting
That
into
would
the
do-
industry.
That would do numbers right now.
Preteen coin?
Yes.
With who?
The government, probably.
Okay. All right.
Well, you know, it's just we're covering up the biggest pedophile ring in history. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You think they should release the Epstein files?
Yeah, what? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't care how many Democrats or Republicans are on it. That
Dude.
should absolutely be public knowledge.
Dude, Obama wrote it, bro. Who cares?
I don't care if his name is on the damn list. If it is, he should be put in prison. Like, that's all there is to it.
Obama made up the list to like low-key take down Trump type shit.
Right. He made it up 12 years ago.
He made it up and then didn't release it on purpose to make Trump want to release it, to frame himself.
That makes so much more sense.
It's all 9D chess, bro.
Well, and Cricket Hillary wrote
But
it
Trump,
also.
but Trump, he got ahead. He read the list before he released it, and he was like, "Yo, this shit low-key incriminates me, dog. So we are not gonna release it."
Which is wild because, like, there are just so many pictures of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein together.
Yeah, there's a quote that Trump said. He was like, "Epstein is one of my best friends. I've known him for 15 years."
Yep.
Which it's funny to say that about, like, you know, the
A pedophile.
it's funny to think that like Mao Zedong had a best friend.
That's because he didn't.
I think he might have.
His best friend was like his butler or something.
Everyone's got a road dog, bro.
That's actually kind of beautiful.
Even Hitler had a wife. You know what I mean?
I don't think they were best friends. Hitler's best friend was not his wife.
I think they probably had dinner together, and it was probably nice. I bet Mrs. Hitler was like, "It's nice to see
Mrs.
you
Hitler.
come home for dinner every once in a while. You know, you're always
I like your mustache."
staying late at work sometimes."
Right. I don't care what the SS officers say. I think your mustache is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's very masculine. You know,
I would like to
that's
have
what you need from
children
your
with
best
you
friend
now.
slash wife.
you
Do they
know?
have kids? Or
Yeah, they
did
live in New Jersey.
Fire.
Or like Delaware or something like that.
That
But
makes-
they made like a pact.
I don't
They were
know.
like, we can't.
I know. Didn't they say they were never going to have kids? So
Yeah,
that they,
yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
You can't. You
Like, I
can't.
guess if
You
you
can't
want to.
pass on that name.
Mm.
Which you don't really need to do all that. You could just go to the courthouse and be like, I want to
You,
go
like,
by
change it.
Smith now,
Yeah.
and then you could just have kids and like,
you could
just
even all
bury it.
pick the same last name.
Yeah. I don't think
something
there's it's not like a I feel like it's assuming that their blood is like inherently evil.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Which is-
I don't really think that that's how that works. But you know, maybe it is. Maybe it is. We don't know.
I mean maybe the Japanese are
He
onto
knows.
something with giving their anime girls blood types and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe they're onto something there.
Fuck, dude. Never mind. Sorry, you just reminded me of something. But
What?
I'm good. No, it's not important. It has nothing to do with the podcast.
Okay.
Well, I was at the doctor's office and I got my blood drawn last week, and so I'm curious because I still don't know what my blood type is, and I was gonna make a joke about it when I found out. So,
Well, let us know. We'll start. We can petition people to start saving up to donate to you when you're in need.
all right, okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, we can get
Appreciate
that
that.
done. We can start that. What did we learn today?
I learned what a limerick was, kind of.
I didn't know what a limerick was before I looked it up. I won't lie. So
Yeah, no,
I did learn about the limerick.
I've heard the word, but I don't know.
I think it's
in
an Irish
poetry
thing.
What the scheme is?
Or no, that's not true because Shakespeare wrote
limerick.
them, so that can't be
Ah.
true.
Hmm.
So I don't know. The limerick is from somewhere. That's a thing that I've learned today.
It is from somewhere.
I learned about that really fucked up fish. I learned about that really fucked up ant.
Yeah, the one that they shoot out of a gun, apparently.
Comes out of guns sometimes.
Kind of weird.
I learned about how complicated everything is, and maybe we should all just be nicer to each other.
I learned about a new album that I should listen to.
10 out of 10, supposedly. That's what the streets are
Supposedly.
saying.
I'm excited, man. Especially if you sort of don't. I mean, not that you don't like it, but if you don't feel super strongly about it.
I'm in the
and Anthony
minority
Fantano's
opinion.
it's a 10.
For sure. Like most people are saying it's generational.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, hey, I'll give it a listen.
Peace out, motherfucker.